when you guys go to the grocery store today, you have like 300 different rices you can choose from. It's all about your family and the taste and how they like the rice. I like long grain rices, meaning I have a tendency to end up in a jasmine rice or maybe the basmati. Basmati is my favorite and I use a lot in all the cooking. Today we're gonna do rice, which is a pathetic, easy thing. You guys can use a rice cooker if you want to. Rice cooker is a no mistake rice, always comes out 100%. There's no going wrong. But I'm gonna teach you today how to do rice from scratch in a little pan that everybody has at home. You don't need to run and buy a rice cooker. You can try on the rice, do the rice in the pan normally, and if it works for you and you like the results, good. If you don't, you buy a rice cooker, and that's the way it is. Okay, we're ready here. I'm gonna heat up a little bit of olive oil. I like my food with flavor. That's why I add onions. Some people just cook the rice with water. They don't even add salt. I just don't get that, but I like flavors in food. Meaning we're gonna do a little browning of the onions and garlic. In Brazil, it is a staple. We always have beans and rice for every single meal. But it's really, you know, in Asian cultures they have rices and different versions, and the Chinese has the rice, and the Japanese has their rice cakes, and so much other different things they do with rice. Rice flour, there's so much. Rice is a staple, and you just give a little color to the onions. And what I want to do and accomplish here is, because I want the rice to be, the grains to be very separated from each other. I don't want a sticky rice. That's why I wash the rice to release a little bit of the starch before you start cooking. And I'm gonna kind of saute the rice raw here, just for a few minutes, until it becomes transparent. And that's what I'm looking for, is a transparent grain of rice. And then you add the water and the salt, and you cook. For every cup of rice, 1.5 cups of water. You can do 2 cups of water, also that would work, but I like my rice to have a little bite, meaning I go for 1.5, but it's really up to your personal taste. Salt, where is my salt? Here! And you see, the little thing is coming up because there is a lot of some pressure building up inside, and no reason to be afraid. Yeah, my grandma had horror stories to say about pressure cookers, and I remember in Brazil, for a while we had like a little spot in the ceiling because the pressure cooker exploded and the beans got out there. My grandma could never scrub that enough to get rid of that. I remind her how dangerous the pressure cookers were, but not anymore. You add the rice, the water. Mix well. And there's no reasons for you to touch the pan anymore. Just now we're gonna cover and let it cook for maybe 20 minutes or so, and we go from there.